Okay. Well, of course, this video is surprising video. Remember, I promised you yesterday, and it was horrible weather. And today we have a super special guest. You know what? This is something like it's a 5-star opportunity for me to speak with this absolutely amazing and famous girl. She's a professional bodybuilder. So English is my second language. So I let Lenore introduce herself.
Hi everybody, I'm Lenore Gregson. I am an Olympian IFBB Pro Women's Physique competitor, and been competing for probably about 18 years.
Whoa.
And I also own a company in San Antonio, Texas, which is Kaiser Medical Management. It's a corporate wellness program that provides like blood work and flu shots and health fairs and all kinds of wonderful stuff for employees and their corporations. So it keeps me very busy.
Wow! See, I told you it is going to be a huge surprise. And since I have that amazing opportunity to share with whole world, I know a lot of people watching from different parts of the world. So we will, with Lenore, we will talk about all kind of little different things. So
all the questions she's been wanting to ask me. She's gonna put me on the spot.
So I took one time challenge with Lenore. It was amazing. The bodybuilding, love it.
Yes, she did a 9-week fit challenge, and she did very well.
Yes, and after that, I discovered myself, I really love the weightlifting. Before that, I had no idea. I think the light go off right over there a little
something
bit.
that I have no idea.
Okay, well, so Lenore, how did you start exercise? What give you that even think? I wanna go to the gym. I want to exercise. Oh, the light is coming.
Oh, it's the
it
sun
was
from
the sun.
outside.
Sun, please stay.
Exactly, it's the sun. A cloud went by.
Don't move.
But I've always been in fitness. I mean, I've always been athletic. I've always been in sports, like during school and so forth. And then from the age of about 20 to my 30s, I would go to the gym a lot, so much that the head instructor of the gym said, you know, you should teach classes. You're here all the time. And so for 21 years, I was a fitness instructor and taught classes and enjoyed it greatly. And so it kept me fit, and I got free membership. I was just so happy about that.
Oh, wow.
And then somewhere about 36, 37 is when I went through a divorce, and I wrote down a list of all the things I wanted to do.
Oh,
And
wow.
everything from, you know, I want to do one show. I want to be on I want to be on a billboard. I want to be in a magazine. I wrote crazy stuff. And
see, that's how negative things bring positivity.
Yeah, but I spent 5 years scratching off every single thing, and I did every single thing I told myself I was going to do. And
wow.
So then I got married again.
So how old were you at the time when you really start to really being like a hardcore?
Well, I started competing at the age of 37.
Wow.
Very late.
Wow.
I'm 54, by the way. So I became a pro somewhere about 40, 41.
Wow. See, guys?
So,
wow. Yeah. So, Lenore, can you tell a little bit about that first show you had?
Oh, yeah.
How it feels, how it was to be there.
Very scary, you know.
And where was it?
The first one I did was Alamo Showdown, which was downtown San Antonio, with Miles Stovall, and he's still here in San Antonio. Great guy. He is an amazing trainer and also artist.
Yes, I know Lance.
Yeah, so I love him to death. And it was my first show. Had no idea what I was doing. I
Okay.
just went with the flow and did it, and did well. So
I love it.
I
Went with the flow.
and then I already knew Roland Gonzalez, who was my trainer and has been since, and he took me on, and I competed in figures, I competed in bikini, and then
Wow.
finally, I was putting too much muscle on, so
How
Roland,
come too much muscle? It's impossible.
Roland said, "I'm going to put you in physique, women's physique," and I was
Okay.
totally against it. Totally, 100% against it.
Wow.
And
Why you were against?
because I was short and I didn't want to be out of heels. I wanted to be in heels.
Oh, okay.
And so he said, so my agreement with him was that I'll do women's physique for the show
See?
as long as I could do figures and bikini too. And he rolled his eyes and he said, fine. And so
Roll his eyes.
and so we did the show, and I did every division. I got fifth place in bikini, I got second in figures, and I got first place in women's physique.
Wow.
So the president of the organization went backstage to find me, and I thought I was in trouble. And so he came up to me and said, he goes, "You need to stay in women's physique. You are going to become an IFBB pro in women's physique."
Wow.
And so I told my coach that, and Roland, we spent an entire year getting, because you have to qualify for it.
Yeah.
So I did enough shows in place, so and won, so I was able to go for my IFBB pro in Florida.
Wow.
And I was walking the convention center waiting, for the women's physique division to go up. And I ran into the Texas president of the organization that told me I was going to become a pro.
Wow.
And he said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, I'm here to get my IFBB pro card." So he sat up front and watched me get it.
Wow.
Got my first shot. So.
See, everything happens for reason in life.
Yeah, very much so.
And when people say, "Oh, you meet somebody accidentally," no accidentally
No,
in
there's
life.
no accidents.
Everything ties up, but it's my belief.
No, it's 100% fate.
Well, it's true, it's true. So I feel like if I move a little bit closer, then people can see you better.
There I am.
Yeah, Lenore is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous lady.
Wait, now you're not in it. Let me scoot over. You can scoot over. We're in here together.
Okay,
So.
all right. So my next question will be a lot of people have trouble with food. A lot of people have trouble with drinking, because if we're thinking once a week we have a
cocktail,
champagne, we have something. Oh, it's okay, I'm not there. Everybody does it, or a couple glasses of wine.
Yeah.
And then when you really start exercising and doing like lift weighting, really working on your body, you create sugar, extra sugar.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because alcohol sugar turns into sugar in your body.
yes.
So,
Please tell us, how did you deal and still do, because you're obviously in the perfect shape, with the food? What is the challenges did you meet, and how did you deal with them?
Well, I didn't start drinking till I was like 27, so I was a late bloomer. So it was new to me, and so did I like my margaritas? Did I like my Mai Tais? Yeah, I sure did. But when I was competing at first, I was just doing it for fun. I had it was Roland, my coach, who said, who wanted me to, he was the one that really, it's like I went and did it for him.
Okay.
And then not really knowing what it really all meant.
Yeah.
And so, needless to say, when you're doing something at that level, to get to that level, you have to really cut out the alcohol, number one. And then, of course, food was easier for me. I'm not a sugar person. I mean, I don't like donuts or cookies, or I don't crave them.
Okay.
I'm not a Coke person.
What would you recommend for those who are die for donuts?
I know.
Who love them?
It's like, no, Daniel.
No.
I mean, but there's other ways that you could, I mean, if you make, there's so many things on TikTok and all these other social medias that shows you how to make, cravings for, donuts and cakes and stuff like that using stevia and alternatives like, banana instead of flour and just,
Okay.
it's just a matter of making it different. Is it going to taste different? Yeah, it's going to taste different, but
Okay.
it's going to curb at least or satisfy your craving.
Oh, all right. So I guess people have to kind of train themselves.
It's a mental thing. It's a lot of people, sometimes I get a competitor that
I try
is
to
that
keep closer and closer.
you're gonna get yourself out of them. But sometimes I'll get a competitor that because when I'm training somebody, they're coming to me as an NPC trying to get an IFBB Pro, and they'll because I've already been there, done that. I retired last year from competing, but I'm gonna, I have more muscle, I have more mass. I've already trained myself a certain way to, know when to cut off if I'm out with friends and stuff like that. But when they see me on social media, in their head, they're looking at me like, well, if she could do that, why can I do that? And I'm looking at that. It's because you're not at my level.
Yes.
You're not. You are just starting. You haven't even earned the right to say that you could get a cheat meal. I've earned the right. It cracks me up because they're looking at me through a different lens, and really they don't understand that when I was at NPC level, I struggled, and I had to. I had to be very strict to get to the level that I was at. So you can't just. Everybody sees a finished product thinking
Yes.
it's an easy road to get there, but you had no idea the sweat and tears and the emotional breakdowns I had, and even with my husband. And
Wow.
so there's a whole lot of emotional things. You have to really train yourself mentally and be mentally strong to. And I always tell everybody, if you could accomplish your mind and get being very mind strong, you could accomplish anything. Just whenever I had a bad day, I'd just go to bed. Just say tomorrow's gonna be better. Tomorrow's gonna be better.
Yes,
I put
yes.
myself in timeout.
And
So,
tomorrow definitely all the time, new day. It's always amazing, and it's going to pass anyway.
absolutely.
So, what is in English? Tips? Couple tips
Couple tips.
to be strong. To be strong.
Oh yeah, I highly recommend that you whenever I'm doing cardio, and I was, especially in prep mode, and your carbs are being deprived, and you're just eating nothing but protein and vegetables, and you just want to gag at the thought of eating again. But watching motivational YouTube videos helped me a lot. Though just constantly feeding my brain with positive things, and church helped me a lot. My faith helped me a lot, and just constantly feeding the brain more than anything else. Because if you don't do that, it's very easy for negativity to creep into your brain, and you're at one point you kind of like start coaching yourself and think, oh well, nobody will know. Nobody will know. I'll just have one drink. I'll just have that one donut,
And then
it's
two,
like,
and then three, and then five.
exactly. And it's like next thing you know, it's you're 5 in. Like,
Yes,
you're
I
like,
know.
I'll just start from scratch.
So, Lenore, what is for people who trying to start working out, already exercising? What would be your recommendation? Because most people like, I do it tomorrow. I do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I'm a I'm very much into writing things down. So, like, if you were to go into my office right now, it literally has a list of all the things I'm going to do today, and I put down
Wow.
I put down working out, I put down cardio, I put down abs, I put everything very specific so that I don't. I won't do like half of it. So well, I did work out, So I'm very specific. I'm going to do back today. I'm going to do cardio, 45 minutes. I'm going to do abs and whatever else my day is. So I make it a part of my day so that every day my list is in front of me, and the only thing I worry about is that list. Now, if I have somebody over here that tells me, can you do this for me? I'll be like, I have my list. I'll add it to tomorrow. And so if you really need it, then you need to do it yourself. I'm very adamant about going by my list. So that's probably the one thing that gets me doing every single thing that I need to do on a daily basis.
And I'm so happy. You give me your time.
I know. You were on my list.
I'm so happy.
4 o'clock.
I'm so happy. My lucky day. How many people can have this beautiful conversation, sit and talk with somebody so professional like Lenore,
Thank you.
All right, I guess we will move to a little bit different topic. So let's see you travel.
Yes, travel everywhere.
Okay, you travel and there is no equipment. What some kind of country? I don't know. Most hotels.
No, well, I've never been to one because when I travel, that's like number one on our list. We there's certain things that we require before we book, like our hotels and stuff like that. And my husband does the booking for that, and he knows if it doesn't have a gym, we're not gonna stay there.
Okay.
So, and then when I was prepping prepping for shows and so forth, I traveled with my food, and we always booked into like a residence inn or something that had a kitchen or had a refrigerator and a microwave. It had to have those, or we wouldn't stay there.
Okay.
So yeah, could we have stayed at the nicer, ritzy places? Yeah, but at the time, it's a matter of purpose, not pleasure. So
Yes.
I say that with a lot of things, meaning that I tell people, eat for purpose, don't eat for pleasure.
Yes.
Your day, live it with purpose, don't live it for pleasure. Pleasure will come with purpose. Purpose doesn't come with pleasure.
So true. It is so true. So do you prepare your food ahead of the time?
Yeah, when I was prepping for shows, all my food I would put them all in little Ziploc bags.
Okay.
I would roll them up, and then I would put all those into a big gallon Ziploc, and then
Okay.
I would put it in the freezer, and I would let it get frozen, and then I would put it in one of those insulated bags, and then that would go in my luggage, and it stayed frozen until I got to the hotel.
Wow.
And then I would put it in the refrigerator.
So Lenore, what do you cook so it can stay in the freezer?
It would be, whatever my meal plan was, which is usually chicken, turkey, chicken, rice, and veggies, or
Chicken, rice, veggie,
or
okay.
ground turkey, veggies and rice, and then maybe sometimes it would be like ground beef,
Okay.
sweet potato, and veggies, but it's usually the same stuff.
And what about portion size? Can you tell?
Well, I mean,
can you tell us?
That it's different for everybody. Everybody has men and women, their proportion sizes are different, and then depending on what your purpose is, was different. Mine happened to be, about 4 ounces of protein, half a cup of rice, and a cup of veggies, and just basically what y'all do.
Okay, so what is the normal? Let's talk about like medium of how much food people eat, because some need more, some need less.
but
So what is the medium range? How people can say, oh, I am still hungry, but I ate already 3,000 calories.
But I know, okay, I could eat 3,000 calories, but it's not always the calories, it's what you're eating, meaning that are you eating 3,000 calories of burgers, pizza, and enchiladas, or are you eating 3,000 calories of healthy protein, lean, veggies, and good fats, and so there's a lot that goes into it, the science. So that's a really broad question because it's different for everybody, and it's very specific to your purpose of what your goal is. So my goal would be, like, for example, since let's just say that we were competing and I was women's physique and you were bikini.
It sounds so good.
So our goals are totally different.
Yes.
And so your meal plan would be different based on what you are doing in the gym and what your goals are.
All right. I guess we get into more like a professional vape.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people who watching. Thank you. For some reasons, every time I have a live streaming, I see your comments, guys. I can read it, and then when they post the video, like 12 hours later, there are no comments. And I was like,
where'd they go?
Where the comment went? So please, if you really want to comment something, I am super happy to see you. Lenore, we all joined the whole world right now. So please, don't be shy. Put some comments later too if you can, because I can read them. And right now, it's too little letters. I just want to have that fabulous time.
I just see things going up. That's all I see.
just want to have that fabulous time to ask as many questions as possible, because I know it's, I would say for most people, one lifetime opportunity to see somebody who really into, professional business.
Yeah, but I did it, it was about 18, 19 years of competing. And most of my trophies are at the Muscle Factory. I have half of them here, but yes.
You know what? Yes. In San Antonio, we have a gym. So one time I took with Lenore, it was online.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bodybuilding. And I remember we had a scheduled time to meet at the Muscle Factory. And when I came there, there was all trophy around the world, everything, and the big picture of Lenore. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
And then you got to see what I do there. So, yeah.
You know what? You don't have a pictures, right, of you? Just the pictures?
Yeah, I have pictures, but like right now, like here,
Yeah.
I have. Well, if you go to the coffee table, there's the magazine from the San Antonio Monthly magazine.
Right here?
Yeah, the coffee table.
Okay, Lenore, maybe you talk with them a little bit.
Sure.
Guys, I'll be right back. I want to show you something interesting.
Well, right now we're in I have a home in San Antonio, Texas, and so that's where we're at. I live part-time here, and I live part-time in Houston area, but I also travel to Georgia quite a bit. So she's asking about different pictures, and
I found it! Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So, yeah.
I hope you can see the whale. That's the Lenore.
Yeah, San Antonio Monthly magazine.
San Antonio Monthly magazine.
And then if you, they have a center picture in here. I don't know where it is, but you could talk to them while I look for it. Oh, here it is.
All right. So because when we talk, let me move a little bit now, right here. Yeah, so when we talk, wow.
So that's...
To build those muscles, see? Oh my gosh. That's a lot of work, Lenore. A lot of discipline too.
And then they basically interviewed me and asked a bunch of questions.
Okay, few more pictures from the magazine. That's the one. And this is another one. Amazing. Wow.
Yeah. So,
one more. Oh, this is gorgeous picture.
That's actually in Pittsburgh.
Look, guys.
Pittsburgh.
Isn't it incredible?
The photo shoot was taken in Pittsburgh.
So, Lenore, for somebody who would like to get more serious with the sport, because it takes
a lot.
time, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's not, it's, you have to love, um, you have to love, first of all, bodybuilding, and you have to love being disciplined. It has to be in your blood or your essence. Because as a hobby, it's expensive, but it also gets expensive. Period. When you it's just for especially for women with not only the travel and the coaching and then the posing and then the makeup and then the jewelry and then the suits and then travel, then the hotel, I mean, the food. I mean, I go down, and then the nutritional supplements that you have to take, and just all the things that go into it is pretty expensive.
oh, wow. Well, actually, we got something very interesting. I want to also talk about it. A lot of people um, take some simple vitamins, and some other people say, no, I'll just prefer to eat real food, real vegetables. What do you think? What could be better?
And if you're in the United States, you must take vitamins. And the reason for that is because our government allows um, processed foods and a lot of chemicals and a lot of crap in our food that other countries like Europe and I don't know where else that they ban it.
Okay.
So that's number one. But number two, the more your body's under duress, meaning bodybuilding puts your body under duress, the more you need supplementations such as vitamins and so forth. Uh, you know, on average, even now that I'm off season, not competing, I take approximately about 40 different vitamins and supplements. Usually somebody maybe have five, but I have little baggies that I have a whole batch. And when I'm prepping and on prep, it's usually between 60 and 70. And I'm just, every time I eat, I'm taking vitamins or taking supplements or something like case may be all day long.
So what vitamins would you recommend? For those who lives in US or maybe, a lot of different countries, I think, have a lot of products similar in terms of vitamins. So what would you recommend to take? Any specific brand?
I mean, no, there's not necessarily a specific brand.
What about GNC?
Well, I mean, I love GNC, but I don't know
Okay.
where they are in different countries. But the main thing is again, that's a big, broad question because everybody, their needs are different. Meaning that, for example, if you're a woman and you're premenopausal, then you would be taking a different supplementation than somebody that is not.
Okay.
So somebody that's already in menopause wouldn't need iron because they're not menstruating anymore. So iron is if you are menstruating, then you need iron because that time of the month you're basically tired, fatigued, and so forth, and that is the reason why. It's because iron's being depleted from your body. And then there's men, y'all have prostate, so prostate is very important. So y'all have a totally different vitamin than a woman would be taking that would be targeted to that. A lot of men that are over 30 to 40 years old, I also recommend that they would take some kind of test booster. And it's a supplement. It's not, I mean, you could do the ones from the doctors that are a little bit more pharmaceutical graded, but just a booster to help with testosterone, keeping your levels up, because usually between 30 and 40 they start dropping, and you don't want that.
Wow, very interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting information, right? So, Lenor, what is your next project? What is your plans? What you do?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm still I still own Kaiser Medical Management, so I'm still doing that.
Tell us a little bit about this company because maybe somebody would like to
But it's
know.
only based in Texas, so anybody in Texas, we provide corporate wellness programs to corporations. So let's just say that you own a company or you belong to a company or you're an HR or benefits manager or so forth, and you're wanting to do a program to provide education to your employees, or provide flu shots, or provide some type of service health-wise to the employees, then that's where we come in, and we do on-site blood work, flu shot, health fairs, wellness lectures, vitamin shot clinics.
Oh,
We
wow.
also even do the 9-week fit challenge for companies direct, so it's just for their employees.
Yeah, non-fit challenge, I know.
Yeah, so she knows that. So things of that nature we do, and so that's one aspect of it. And then of course Lenore, Lenore Gregson, that's more tailored to
Okay.
that's more tailored to individuals that are just wanting to get fit or stay healthy, and so that's a different company that I have. And then of course. What else am I doing now? I'm traveling a lot, and I own properties throughout, the state. So I deal with Airbnbs, and this is one of them that we're in. So
All right.
I
All right.
Airbnb homes, and then of course you know that I love bling bling stuff. So
Yes.
I started importing, and people started saying, "Where'd you get that?" And I started importing for other people.
We all love
Yeah,
bling bling
I
stuff,
know.
right?
So
We all girls.
some Louis Vuitton and some Prada and some Chanel. So I love staying busy, and
Yes.
I won't do anything that I don't want to do, because then my heart's not going to be in it. So
That's important.
everything I do, I absolutely love what I do. I love working out. I love teaching people. I love my company. I love bling stuff. I love Airbnbs and getting homes ready for people staying here. So
Yes, yes. So if somebody somewhere, I know you have online classes, right? So for those people who would like to take classes with you, how they can reach you, how they can exercise with you through the online courses?
Lenore, Lenore hyphen IFBB Pro. You could literally see it right there.
I think it will show upside down because see
Okay.
the Lenore,
And then
IFBB.com. But because when we recording, the letters get
turn around. Okay. Oh well, it's Lenore. Or you could probably type it out when you
Yes.
post it.
Yes.
So it's Lenore, and then a hyphen, and an
Yes.
IFBB.
When I post it, I definitely will type, so you will know, because I took challenge with Lenore, and I remember that time the muscles feels good, and you know what? You get definition, and it was only 12-week challenge.
No, 9.
9.
9.
Okay.
She felt like 12. It felt like 12. When is this going to end? No.
But you know what? At that time I started, was no alcohol, no nothing. One time when we started, I went to a restaurant with my girlfriends, and Lenore cut me.
Yeah. And she was being bad.
We got there, I ordered something, and I was thinking, oh, for the company.
I'm sitting there at the bar, and I'm looking at her. Like,
I didn't see, and then Lenore came.
And you should have seen her eyes just wide open.
I was like, oh, wow.
It's like, I'm everywhere. I will find you.
How in the middle of the world you go in once in the blue moon for drink, you start challenge with famous trainer, and she cut you.
I caught her cold, and she acted so innocent.
But you know what was funny? After that, 9 months, I get so into it. We finished the program, and I still keep going, and I didn't drink 9 months, 0. And after 9 months, I tried something, was like, pick.
Yeah, you got tipsy real quick.
It was like a crazy. Yeah, how it's possible? From little tiny thing, you'll be like, boop.
But it does. It happens.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So.
Oh, wonderful. So let's see what else I would like. And anything you would like to share? Just to share?
No, I mean I'm currently doing a 9-week fit challenge. I only do it 4 times a year. And
when will be your next one?
It'll be this one ends in March, so the next one will start probably in May.
Okay.
I just haven't decided what day it's going to
See?
start on.
See, good time, May, just
yeah.
before the summer.
Yeah.
Who going to the beach?
Yeah, so everybody right now is going to be ready for the beach in March because it's going to be spring break. So May, you have to get ready for, it ends probably in August.
Right.
But
And I think it's always absolutely amazing. 365 a year, be ready for the beach.
exactly.
Because Lenor can go to the beach anytime
Yeah,
of the year.
Because in December I was in St. Martin, and so that was beautiful. And then after that I went to Florida, and so then
You like to swim?
I like the beach.
Okay.
I don't like the water. I get stay at the beach.
All right. Interesting. When people see you somewhere with your, perfect figure and muscles, how the public react? Like people who you travel somewhere, they don't know you, but how they react? I'm sure they look and stop and stare.
I've had weird things happen. I mean,
Can you share?
Oh yeah, I'll be grocery shopping, or I've been grocery shopping before, and I just finished working out and be at the gym with my cart, and I'll have a woman like go. Or I'll have somebody following me, and then when they realize I'm watching or know, I just want to see what's in your cart.
Wow. I guess they're curious what you eat.
Yeah, they're curious.
To look, that's amazing,
Yeah, so I've had those kind of weird things happen.
All right. What is your heaviest weight when you were performing, training?
To be quite honest, I do not really know.
Because you've been training?
Well, it's not that, because when I'm usually coached by Roland, and all I have to do is lift, and he just does weights and says lift. So I don't even know what the weight is. He just says, okay, go.
So you don't get scared. What is it?
Because
Can I do that so much?
Yeah, it really is a mind thing, because when you realize later what you lifted, you're like, wow, I had no idea. But if you knew you did, then you probably wouldn't mentally think, I can't do it. And
I see.
And talk yourself out of it.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
So,
sense. Well, guys, I hope today was something interesting for this. Is, like I said, was my surprise for you for years today, and didn't happen yesterday because San Antonio had an awful weather, and today it's better weather, and it's I thought something talking with you, sharing, it's absolutely incredible. I wish I could read something here. But I can't, it's too small letters.
that is okay.
All right, Lenore. So, I don't know. I don't feel like I want to let you go.
It's okay.
Because it feels so good, so comfy, so happy, just to chit chat with you.
Yeah, but
And,
I don't, being an IFBB pro, I've always been a business owner, so being an IFBB pro, it just brought in another aspect of what I love to do. But, I always encourage people to follow their dreams and do what, things that I wanted to do was I always wanted to write a book, and now I'm a published author. So,
You are?
Yeah. And so,
tell us a little bit about that.
well, I got in touch.
What book?
It's called Mission Matters.
Mission Matter. Oh,
But
we missed the important topic.
I mean, it's just the whole aspect of that particular book had to do with business, because I was approached to write in regards to business, and part of that book was when I was starting off the business, I always said yes, say yes to anything, and because what happens with a yes is that something positive happens. You'll never know when you say no, because then you missed out on an opportunity. But opportunities are always attached to a yes. So even when I didn't know what I was doing, I just said yes. And so
it's a good advice.
And so it really is, because when when I started my company with Kaiser Medical Management, I would have an HR or human resource person say, "Do you do this?" I'll be, "Yes," and then I would go and find out how to do it. Do you do blood work? Yes. Do you do this? Yes. Do you do that? Yes. And
Okay.
so that actually helped grow my business, and it's a 30-year business. So
Wow,
if
30 years.
I hesitated and not have said yes to everything that was asked, I would not have grown it to that point and have it had it for 30 years.
Wow. Wow. I guess now we're going to say yes too.
Yes, say yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. And I actually dedicated that book to my husband. I told him he was the best yes that I've ever said yes to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's the name again of the book?
Mission Matters.
Mission Matters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can go to Amazon and just put my name in and it'll pop up.
It's exactly was my next question, how people can read it, how we can buy it.
Yeah.
Is a
It's not very
printed,
expensive. It's a little book. And so,
is a printed copy too?
yeah, it's a
Awesome.
yeah.
Amazing. All right, so now we know how to eat. Now we know what vitamins from the pro. Now we know what not to do, how to train our wheel, and
Be mind strong.
see, be mind strong. Well, thank you
You're welcome.
so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah, and y'all need to share this so more people follow her.
Absolutely, absolutely. Lenore, thank you so much
You're welcome.
for spending this hour with me, with us,
Absolutely.
sharing your priceless experience, because she did everything on her own.
Yeah, I did.
See?
I did.
Nobody saying, let's go. No.
Didn't do it. I've been on my own since I was 16, so
See?
you learn quick when you're 16.
Wow. Wow. All right. So I guess again, thank you so much.
You're welcome very much.
When they post the video, I am going to put all the information. So if you would like to take classes with Lenore online, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed, because it's wow. And at this point, I guess we are going to say you goodbye. I'm going to bring camera closer, closer,
Adios.
closer, closer, closer. Wait, 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 wait.
Oh,
wait,
lost.
wait.
Bye. Have a great
And
evening.
we are going to tell you, have a absolute, the light turn off.
Absolutely. Yeah, the light turned off.
It's
It's
okay.
it unplugged.
Oh, it's okay. Natural light is even better. So have a great day. Thank you for watching us. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.